Welcome to the Farm Stand Kitchen. My name is Rebecca. Happy weekend, everyone. It's breakfast with the Beau Bears today. We are finally making those sheet pan omelets that I've been telling you about. This one we just took out of the oven, and we'll talk about what we put in this one, but we're going to go ahead and get started and make one and show you how we cut them, how we serve them. So that's what we're going to be doing. So right here in the big green bowl, we have 1 dozen large eggs. And you just want to break those up with your whisk, and you want to add 1/2 cup of water. So we're just going to blend that together. All right. We had quite a discussion on the page about these. Dave and I took these to our Smokies vacation. They turned out, everybody loved them. Yeah. And it's a great way to make a lot of breakfast for a lot of people that's quick and easy. All right, so what I have here is just a sheet pan, and I am lining it with some parchment paper. And we're going to go ahead and just put our eggs right on here. You don't need to spray it or anything like that, and just kind of hit your corners when you put this in. So this is your 12 large eggs with 1/2 cup of water. And if you just kind of tuck your corners, that's just going to go right where it should go. Just kind of push down in those. Okay, so now this is where it gets customizable, because you can make these any way that you would like. So what I have, let's just talk about what we have here today. So I have some protein options. So I have some pre-cooked sausage. We have Canadian bacon. This is a Cajun turkey. And we had a little already fried and crumbled bacon. So we're going to go ahead and start with this. Now, like I say, for our trip, we made some just for the kids that had bacon and cheese. So you can add cheese to these as well. We did not, because we like to put it on at the end. So we're going to go ahead and just put a little bit of all of this on here. We're going to make this a 3 protein omelet. So you just sprinkle those on. Put a little sausage as well. And then this is where you want to head out to your garden and pick all those delicious vegetables that you have right now. Put a little more Canadian bacon. All right, so next we have some green onion. From the garden, we have yellow and green bell pepper. So like I say, you can just go right out to your garden and harvest a lot of those fresh vegetables to make these. And if you like something better, just, go ahead and add a little more of something. It's fine. All right, I like to add the superfood kale to these. I'm sure you probably have that in your garden as well. Kale is a superfood, so I really like to put those in the sheet pan omelets. You could use spinach too. I think we've done that before. We've put spinach in. Okay. I'm just gonna pat this with just a little spatula here. Okay, now let's add some tomato. You could use your cherry tomatoes out of the garden. These are cherry. Or you could just chop up some of your fresh celebrities or whatever kind that you're growing out there in your garden. Just a nice pop of red, makes it look really nice. Okay, our next ingredient we're going to be adding is the Farm Stand herb seasoning. We sell all premium spices on our website, TheFarmStandKitchen.com. This is one of our favorites. This is our herb seasoning. This is what we're going to season this with today. You could also just do salt and pepper if that's your kind of thing, but this really bumps up the flavor Our herb seasoning has so many herbs and delicious things in it. It just goes good in soups, with eggs, all kinds of things. So we just like to sprinkle that right on top. The Farm Stand herb seasoning. Okay, and that's all there is to it. So you need a 350 oven, and you want to pop this in your 350 oven for exactly 15 minutes. That's all the time that it takes, 15 minutes. So we have this one done, so let's just go ahead and work with that one. I'm going to slide this one over on the stove. Okay, let's go ahead and get this one down. So this is exactly what I do. I just slide it right out. So this is what it looks like when you get it done. It's just a sheet pan omelet. And then we're gonna go ahead and just cut these. Now, if you're gonna do these on English muffin, like if you're gonna serve this on English muffin, I suppose you probably could use a biscuit cutter and make them round, but we're pretty practical around here. I think the squares work fine for us. So you just cut them like that, and I will show you how we put them in the containers and just keep them in the fridge. That's what we do. We make these.
Yeah, they're really good. You can just take one out, pop them in the microwave
yes.
for a minute.
Yeah, you usually take two. Our guys on our trip, they always took two. So this is what I do. I just use just a Rubbermaid container, and then I just put them in. Just like this. And then you have these ready to go for your breakfast in the mornings, and you just pop them in the microwave. Probably, what do you do, Dave? I think I do like 20 seconds is what I do mine for.
Yeah,
it's not very long at all. Yeah. So then I just put another layer. I just keep layering just like that. And you can keep these in the refrigerator for a good 2.5 weeks. You can also freeze them. Like I say, you can make them any way that you would like, add any ingredients that you like, and that's the way we do it. So we just keep putting them in there. We'll end up with a whole entire Rubbermaid full, and then because we're so busy, this works out really great for us. We just like to grab them.
Yeah, they worked out great on our vacation.
They did. And then a lot of times what we'll do, we don't put cheese when we bake them because we just like to add a little cheese slice if we want it. Sometimes we don't want cheese. So we'll just heat those up, put them on some toasted bread or an English muffin, and then put a slice of tomato if you would want to put, well, we put tomato on everything right now.
Yeah.
Because we have so many and we love them. But this is really all there is to sheet pan omelets. It's a very easy recipe. Everybody loves them. You can get creative with these and just make them any way that you would like. And I want you to try them. It's a great weekend to do that. So we're going to wrap it up right here. We want to say thanks for coming into the Farm Stand Kitchen, and we'll see you next time.